NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Operating from the gun, Benedict.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And this offense is coming out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
19, 18. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Cup Knights 18, Pioneer.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
1st and goal at the
19
5-yard
tight,
line.
19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, go.
Mitchell.
And he's going to be shot back short of the goal line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
70 Lions.
Mitchell again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown. Caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens 7, Cardinals nothing.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Running right through it. And he'll be out of bounds
just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And some room to work. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
The kick is good.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79, 70 Rangers, 70.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Daniel wheeling on now to punt. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll throw with May. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. And all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
A run here on 1st down with Reynolds. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So you look at this defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing?
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd
Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. They look at all the pressure, too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Ravens at 11-3 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
So
now they'll shift things around.
Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Benedict working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 36.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why we're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cardinals 7.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Floyd. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. The way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Let's go now. Go.
First down, here's Mitchell. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Warriors set, Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun, Benedict. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
32-yard line.
Let's go. 19.
Trying the right side with Mitchell.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Second down and 4.
60 Bobcats, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
70 Lions.
A give here to Mitchell. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 6, Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Benedict. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. Well, the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. And again, touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Cardinals 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To the air, May. He finds his man, complete. That's Romero. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Looking to throw, May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw again. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with May. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
May looking to run.
He finds his man, complete. That's Romero. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As he'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, May with it. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half.
21, Cardinals 17.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's Reynolds. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped her just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now May on the sneak, and he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll run. Reynolds. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they go play action with May.
Rush cutting, and he's taken down. And going to books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. defense set at the line for this next drive.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You will. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And with that last reception, we have just witnessed an NFL record. He's gone over 1,964 yards receiving now on the year as he moves past 2012 Calvin Johnson for the most in one season in NFL history. When you think about it, for a league that's been around for over 100 years, that is no small feat. So congratulations to him.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
18, 19 tight, not 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
2nd and 11. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Give to Reynolds. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 166 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Here's May. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This 2nd and 4. A run here with Reynolds. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly what the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Off the play fake, here's May. Heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
To throw, it's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Back to throw. And the running pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll automate to something else.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got a 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
19, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Benedict. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
39-yard
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
On the handoff, Mitchell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
60. Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards
yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready? Two. Cougar, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70, Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Cardinals 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying it up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Here's Mitchell. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, Benedict.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, They certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Ravens,